In this video, we will explore a variation of our experimental design called repeated measures. In addition, we'll take a look at qualitative research designs which are not experimental but occur in a naturalistic setting. The repeated measures design, or within subjects design as it's sometimes called, uses the same participants across all conditions of research study. For each condition, data on the dependent variable is collected, thus they act as their own control group. Some advantages to using a repeated measures design is recruitment of a smaller sample. It's more efficient, and that less time is being used to train participants how to complete the experiment, keeps the variability between groups low, and it can be more sensitive in detecting effects. They also have their disadvantages. It could be difficult for participants to be in all conditions given time constraints or travel expectations to experiment locations. As participants are being repeatedly tested, there may be practice effects in that participants get better at completing measures because of practice. Their performance may also change because of maturation, in which a person changes, or history threats, in which an outside event alters how participants respond, to consider during the course of the study. These are threats to internal validity. Repeated measures design is particularly useful in longitudinal studies in which change over time is assessed. It is also used in studies that are comparing the same measure under multiple conditions, such as looking at test completion before and after physical activity. Qualitative research is a systematic but subjective approach to studying life experiences that gains insights or explores the complexity. While the designs are flexible, they are not without structure. The researcher still has a set of questions she or he is trying to answer within a certain time frame using limited resources. We will now describe some of the more frequently used qualitative research designs in the social sciences. In the case study, a single entity, be it an individual, program, policy, or other phenomenon, is explored within a specified time frame. Ethnographic research studies a culture or other intact group in its natural context, usually for sustained periods of time, with the researcher acting as an observer. In phenomenology, the researcher tries to understand participants' perceptions of their reality. Historical research reviews artifacts such as oral histories and diaries to reflect on where we come from, but also to answer current issues and problems. Now what? Here are some questions to consider. In what situations would you use a repeated measures design to research your program? What type of qualitative research design would you use to study your program?